Yeah, I have lived here for a year now. I moved last February from Ireland.
Oh,
Yeah.
so what do you think of this area? Do you like it?
I love it so much. Like, I'm
Really?
obsessed with this area. I think it's gonna be like the new Hackney in a way. Like Dalston, it's very similar vibes, but still has that like character, and there's quite a lot of locals still.
So what do you remember most about this area last year?
I don't know, probably like the market. It just, I don't know, it felt like living in a TV show almost. Like, you know, like EastEnders. It's like a soap opera, an English one. And I just felt like I was living in a
Oh.
TV show. Yeah.
Amazing.
But I love the market, yeah. It's just like very, like, real. Yeah. Sorry.
Oh.
Do you think it's a peaceful area or a busy area?
Hard to say. Like, I would say quiet compared to East London, but there's still a bit of like kind of nightlife and a bit of like fun. Like, yeah, like New Cross isn't too far away, so there's a lot of students in Goldsmiths
Yeah,
as well.
yeah.
So actually in China, yes, because we are from China, we're Chinese. Most of people in China, they work whole day and whole week. They don't have time to have a rest. But I think most of people in England, they have some free time to just walk the dog in the
Yeah.
park. Yes. So what do you think of this kind of life?
I like it. Yeah, I like having that work-life separation. Like working here, it's like not the longest hours. It's 8 in the morning until 4:30, and we don't open on weekends. So I'm about to like party like all weekend, and I've worked in hospitality and cafes and restaurants for years, and I haven't had a weekend in a long time, so it's still new and weird to me that I can't just have fun for 2 days straight.
It's really good.
Yeah.
So do you like your job, your work?
Yeah, I really like it here. I think
That's
it's
great.
great.
Because most of Chinese people don't like their work because they have to make money whole day.
Yeah, I heard that like salary men is
Yeah.
just like like they have like a different house and stuff or apartment just to be near work and like not be with their family so much.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
crazy. But yeah.
Maybe do you have any pressure to buy house?
I don't feel that here really. It seems like there's a lot of options to rent. Like
Yeah.
like it might be more expensive, but because I'm from Ireland, I'm from Dublin City.
Oh.
There's just nowhere to live there. Like hundreds of people will go to one house viewing, and you know I'm a DJ and I was unemployed.
Cool.
But yeah, other people were at the viewing that were like doctors and teachers and accountants. And it's like, I can't, like, they're going to be able to pay their rent on time, but I won't, so I'm
Wow.
not going to get chosen. But
Yeah.
here, yeah, it's a pretty nice, like, creative community to be around, and yeah, lots of like creative people to live with as well, especially in this area.
Yeah.
So do you know the housing price this area? Is it expensive?
I don't think so. I know some friends bought a house in Charlton recently, which isn't too far away, and like they're kind of creatives, so good for them. I wouldn't know much about houses. I feel gentrification is gonna take over here like very soon, just the same way it has up in East London. But I can imagine it's still quite affordable.
Yeah.
I'm not looking to buy a house.
So what is the most attractive this area?
I think maybe just like not even like the nightlife. I just find there's a lot of like different people. It's quite a creative area, like especially here. Like
Yeah.
it's just full of artist studios and like exhibitions and yeah, it's just I think there's like a lot of live music and like jazz as well because of like the Greenwich College. They do like jazz music there. But yeah, like I find I could, you know, walk out of my house and walk 10 minutes away to Deptford High Street and like have a good night out, which is great. I've never really had that before, just being able to like walk to a fun night out.
I didn't see the club near this area.
There is one. You see that like tall building there? There, I think like just to the right of it, there is actually a nightclub that only opens at the weekend. It's like down in the basement, but I've never been. But I think it's only really open on the weekend. But it's cool.
Maybe I think maybe this area is not really, how to say, not too much young people here.
Mm-hmm.
The nightlife is not really interesting.
Yeah, I find like I don't have to go too far away to go out. Like Bermondsey, I'm going out in Bermondsey this weekend, like tonight, and then I think like Printworks isn't too far away. It's kind of in like Surrey Quays, and yeah, like you can easily get the bus to a night out in South London, and then you can walk to New Cross and get the overground really easily to East London as well. So it's really like accessible if you do want to go out.
Cool. 6分钟 Oh yes.
So actually I want to know something about the pleasure from your life or your work, but I think maybe you are really happy.
That's great.
I mean, I only just started working here a month ago, and I was like on universal credit. Like I was on like no money at all. So financial security is just something I always worry about. So that's kind of my only problem. But yeah, I'll get paid from here soon, and then I won't have to worry anymore.
Yeah. So do you think the Deptford has something very different from other area in British?
I don't know. I think like it just still feels quite real and like not gentrified. You know, there's still quite a mix of locals and young creatives as well. And then like Lewisham isn't too far away, which like has a really bad reputation. Like Lewisham Shopping Centre, I think it's nice, but you know, someone did like get robbed on the DLR next to my house recently. So I think yeah you still have that like rough and crime element here, but I don't know, I'm fine. I get on okay. I have street smarts. I guess.
So do you like quiet lifestyle or some noisy? Oh, I don't know how to say.
Yeah, kind of like hustle and bustle, like city life, kind of.
Yeah.
I don't know. I feel there is a lot of pressure to go out, like as the DJ, to go out and party all the time. But I actually kind of don't like partying all that much. Like, I'm still getting used to it after COVID and 2 years of lockdown. Like, I forgot how to party and like be surrounded by a lot of people. So I kind of like having the mix of a quiet life and then like maybe go crazy in the city for like 2 days and then go back to my little quiet life and work in a cafe and be asleep by 9 p.m.
Great.
Yeah.
Maybe do you have some interesting when you walk here, when you're walking here, some interesting things?
Like interesting things to look at, or
Yes, with the people here, maybe they are chatting some interesting things. Can share with us.
No.
I don't know. My brother doesn't live too far away either, so we talk about the area. I think like there was a gang war between here and Peckham, Deptford and Peckham, like a while ago. So yeah, gangs. You know, Top Boy, that TV show, kind of like that, but here.
Yeah.
There's some like cool murals. Well, that's more Peckham kind of area. I don't know. Yeah, there's a mural on like on Goldsmiths about like racism or something. I don't know. Just cool local info, I guess. I don't know. I think it's cool that this area is called Creekside. It sounds very American, isn't it?
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. So, do you have 10分钟？你觉得 enough 吗？It's enough of this
Maybe
interview.
can you talk some stories about the music when you
I mean, like of music around here.
or some
Or about your life? How you
DJ.
become a DJ?
I don't know. I've been like DJing for 5 years now, and
Wow.
I was quite popular in Ireland, but I couldn't afford to live there anymore because of COVID and not being able to play gigs, and
Yeah.
I had to move in with my parents again in the countryside. So I was like, it was weird. I would play like sold out gigs and open for like really big DJs, and then I was just like living with my parents again and had no money. So I moved here last year to try be a DJ again, but I work here, so it's going slow.
here it's difficult to find a job to be a DJ.
No, I'm just really lazy. I could I think I have a gig at the end of the month, like a fundraiser, but you do have to put in a lot of work to get your name out there, be known by other fellow DJs and club promoters. It just takes time, but because I was broke and on universal credit, my main focus was to get a job, and then I would look for gigs. So now that I have a job and I'm settled here, I'll be hitting up promoters and going to clubs more. Sorry, I'm having a CBD coffee. I feel really chill right now.
Yeah. It's fun. I think it's really cool because the young people around us, especially in China, always talk about the work, the future. If you become old, then you ill or something. Yeah, it's very negative. But when we talk about some British people or local people, they always talk about the dream, how make the dream come true or something. Yeah, that's very different.
Yeah, I have no savings. I have no pension. Like, if I had an emergency where I needed a couple £100, I would be really fucked. I don't even have £1,000 at all. So I think I have £600 in my bank account, and that's it. But my rent is paid for the month, so that's it. Once the rent is paid, then I'm now I can enjoy.
Oh, that's
my
great.
day. But yeah, when it comes to the future, I'm living for now,
Wow, great.
No,
Yeah.
Well, I mean, I don't have a choice.
Most of Chinese people need to struggle with the money for whole life.
Yeah.
Yes. And most of young people, they can't afford the deposit.
Mm-hmm.
So they need to ask help from their parents.
Yeah.
But I think maybe nowadays more and more people want to just enjoy their lives.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's it. I don't really plan on buying a house or getting on the property ladder. I don't know. My only concern is just having fun with my friends. So yeah, my phone is kind of broken right now, and I need to I just want to take selfies, but my camera's broken. So I'm oh, now I need to buy a new phone. And I'm just I don't have money for a new phone and survive the rest of the month. But I don't know. It's have fun with my friends and get a phone. Eat dinner. Yeah.
I got it.
So, I'm just I recently got face tattoos, and everyone's oh my god, you should have thought about that more. And I'm I really don't care. I know that I'm a nice person, so why should that change anyone's opinion of me? But yeah, it's just living for now and being happy with my friends and being happy with myself is my only concern.
Very good.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like it.
Do you have many local people in your community? The
Mm,
people from all over the world?
all of my friends are Irish. Like I
Oh.
rarely hang out with English people. There's a lot of history with Irish people and English people and colonization. So we're just like, boo, like, the Queen died.
Very interesting.
Yeah, like we really didn't care. We thought it was really funny. Like yeah, so all my friends are Irish, and there's like hundreds of like I'm in a WhatsApp group with Irish creatives living in London, and I think there's like 87 people in the group chat, and we have monthly meetings and have like showcases of our different talents and stuff. So it's like a comedy night. There was like a poetry, like I don't know, screenwriting night. It's really cool. But yeah, I find it very rare to meet an actual Londoner ever. I only know immigrants, to be honest.
So do you live together with your friends, or you have your own room?
No, I live with 4 other people in a student house. They actually also go to Goldsmiths. But I like scammed my way into that house. I didn't tell them I was 27. Like I was 26 when I moved in, and I was just like, yes, slay, like love this house. And then after I moved in, I was like, I haven't been a student in years. Like I just really needed a place to live.
Is it comfortable or convenient?
It's very convenient and very comfortable. So it's 5 bedrooms, and it's a 4-story house. So and there's like 3 bathrooms in the house. So like we're not really on top of each other. We all have different schedules. Like sometimes everyone wants to make dinner at the same time, but like it's not really too bad. And then there's the DLR right over there, and then like I live in between like 2 different DLR stations, so it's really easy to get around. Like well, a lot of my friends live in East London, so when it comes to like going out and stuff, like it's gonna take me an hour to get anywhere, but I don't really mind it because Ireland has really terrible public transport. So I'm like, oh, at least I can actually get around. So,
Great.
Maybe do you live in winter?
I live like near Elverson Road, kind of like between Elverson Road and Deptford Bridge Station.
It's near here.
Yeah, like where that tall building is, it's kind of just like to the left of there is where I live. So it takes me like 10 minutes to get to work, but I'm so late every day. But
So you take the DLR to walk?
No, I just walk here.
Walk here.
I just walk. Takes me 10 minutes to walk here.
It's close.
Yeah.
Really good.
Yeah, it's so good.
It saved a lot of money.
Yeah, absolutely. And there's like a lot of leftover. I haven't bought groceries in weeks. Like I just take food from here. Leftovers. I'm not stealing. It's left. It will go in the bin, so it goes to me.
Great.
Thank you so much.
Yeah, thank you so much.
Yeah,
You're so kind.
Best of luck with your project, or unless you just wanted to talk.
It's very helpful for our